He was a organized collector hoarder.
So you blocked off all tomorrow, right?
All tomorrow. 6 million cards.
Yeah.
We're going into a house
Yeah.
full of cards.
This room, we actually had it stacked to here.
Man, oh man, we're gonna be here for a while loading this up.
He had multiples of everything.
As of right now, no mantles.
Hey, what's going on? So if this episode looks familiar, it's because it is. In 2022, this is one of our most popular two-part episodes. And we turned that two-parter into a full-length, 47-minute episode. Over the next 47 minutes, we want you to pay close attention because we've hidden 3 Easter eggs, 3 little surprises buried within the episode. And the first 3 people to find these items get a $100 gift card to Amazon from us. We know it's Christmas season and a $100 Amazon gift card can go a long way. Your job is simple. Watch the episode closely and look for items like this. Some are gonna be easy to find, a few are gonna be pretty difficult to find. When you find them, simply write down the timestamp, the time that you found them in the episode, and wait until the very end when I tell you how to submit your entry into the contest. The first 3 correct submissions are going to get an electronic certificate to Amazon for $100 courtesy of the Chasing Cardboard team. Good luck and back to the show.
The history of sports cards goes back over 100 years. We are on the pursuit to find the biggest and most interesting sports card collections across the United States. Join us as we travel the large interstates and the narrow unpaved roads in our journey to continue chasing cardboard.
So I get a call from Ty. He's flying into town, into the Metroplex. I'm behind some gas station. It's 102 degrees outside. And he's like, hey, clear your schedule. We're going on a trip. We're going on an adventure to look at some cards. And I'm like, okay.
All right, so we are here in Texas, Dallas, picking up Mike Moynihan. I didn't tell him what was going on. I told him to block off his schedule. I needed him to be available for a very unique opportunity. We purchased in a blind auction 6 million cards from a deceased family member from somebody. We got connected, and I told Mike I needed his expertise, and so picking him up right now, and I'm gonna slowly drip the details of this trip over the course of the next few hours. We're gonna make it really gut-wrenching for him. Can't wait. Yes. Where did you bring us? What is this?
What do you mean me? It's you, man. Dude, you brought kids and everything? Dude, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Man.
Thanks for blocking off your calendar.
Yeah, where are we going?
I'm not gonna tell you much. So you blocked off all tomorrow, right?
All tomorrow.
Okay.
Do I need it?
You're gonna.
You have a trailer.
This is gonna be very
So
unique. You're gonna sweat a little, but you're gonna be rewarded. I promise.
Okay. Well, let's hit the road. Let's go. Yeah,
All right,
let's go. Seatbelts on.
Am I going? Where am I going?
You're going.
You are the worst navigator.
All right, I'm turning this off. We'll use.
You got Apple Maps. He's got Google Maps. Can
Who
we
do we
pull out
trust?
like a Rand McNally and just do it that way?
Get an old Maps Go,
So remind me again why you guys live here?
because it's the hobby capital of the world. I'm telling you, if they could make a Cologne eau de cardboard, or eau, is it eau?
You. I can picture this really sexy French guy.
Yes.
Eau de cardboard.
Eau de cardboard. Yeah, you have like a male model, like
It's like
when my girl wants to really get excited.
you see him squeezing like T206s into a jar.
like wringing them out. Like, are we about to do a ridiculous amount of work? Maybe I can get a little more information from you here.
Yeah, well, you see the trailer behind us.
I do.
What I haven't told you yet is that I also rented a 26-foot U-Haul.
When you told me to bring extra t-shirts, I thought you were joking.
Well, I just know you sweat a lot, period. Let alone when you're carrying these boxes.
I am sweaty. Who wouldn't sweat in 102?
So we got connected to a guy who said, watch your show, love what you do. There's a collection that I want to buy, but it's just too big. So let me pass you the name of this guy who's selling a collection. That's all he had was a name. on Facebook, go find this guy. So I reached out to this guy, Wendell, who we're going to meet.
Okay.
And one of his family members died 6 months ago. His name's Archie. Apparently this guy was a crazy collector. He had 2 houses full of cards. One in Missouri and one in Oklahoma. 6.5 million cards in one of these homes here in Oklahoma. I saw a couple pictures, got excited, ended up not being able to make the trip down, and I made a blind bid on this lot.
Okay. Did that make you nervous?
It made me very nervous, but I wrote the bid down thinking, I didn't see it, we'll take a shot. I'm not going to win this thing.
Okay, so 6 million cards.
Yeah.
You got how many pictures?
I'm going to show you just the ones that I saw a couple of the rooms, but I saw those first.
Okay, nice. Mantles are always good.
What mantles are you seeing?
So there's a 54 Bowman and a 54 Red Heart.
Okay.
Some cool 70s stuff, some 56 Topps Jackie Robinson, Ted Williams, Koufax rookie. Yeah,
So-
that's intriguing.
Okay.
Right.
2 houses, right? So I said, hey, which house? One house has 1.5 million cards, one house has 6.5 million. At that point, it's just numbers. Where are those cards at? Was my question to him.
Right.
He
Because you
said,
wanted to bid on the
I wanted
house
to bid on that one,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'll give it a shot. It's in Oklahoma, he says. So I make the bid. Go to a baseball game. I get a call during 5th inning or whatever. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's, Springfield, Missouri. Take the call to Wendell. Congrats.
Yay.
You won the Oklahoma house. I was like, what? And he said, not only did you win it, you won it by like $200. Like, you just scraped by. We were expecting a lot more. Somehow you won this thing. You got 2 weeks to get it. Which is why I called you,
Right.
Matt, and said, we got to hustle. Can you take a day off? Just trust me.
Okay.
So we're walking into a house with 6.5 million cards. We have to unload the entire home into a couple U-Hauls and get it out today.
Okay.
So there's a catch.
Okay.
So after I paid for this lot, Wendell tells me that he can't find the mantles and the good stuff that he showed me. I said,
That's a mega problem. Didn't that kind of make or break this deal?
well, that's why I bid on it for sure.
Right.
He said, just trust me, we'll figure it out, we'll find out. I don't know if it got stolen or misplaced. And I said, well, that definitely changes things a little bit.
So right now we
part
don't
of
know.
this is, we don't know. Is figuring out where the heck these good cards are in the 6.5 million.
In the sea of cardboard.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Okay, so you see that giant monstrosity in front of us? That's our U-Haul. Yeah, I mean, if we're filling that whole 26-foot U-Haul full of cards, I'm gonna have to fake an injury, maybe pull a hammy, my hamstring. I'm kind of nervous. I mean, if some of those key cards aren't here, the reality is we don't know what we're walking into, and he doesn't either. He's only seen a few pictures, and that's got to be totally nerve-wracking for Ty. It is absolutely gargantuan. To imagine this thing filled up with cards, it's going to be a long day.
So I don't even, first off, don't know if I can make it through here. Second, that's the house. There's lights on and there's 50 cars in front of it.
Whoa, 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 go forward. That's good. Stop right there, just stop it right there. Just knock down the tree.
I never even thought about it. Glad to finally meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thanks for having us.
Wow,
This is Archie's 2 friends, Rick and Steve.
okay.
Steve? Ty? He's Rick. Oh, you're Rick. You're Rick.
I'm
Good
Rick.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Steve, good to
Hey
meet
Rick,
you.
Mike,
Mike?
nice to meet you.
Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks for that.
We're going into a house
Yeah.
full of cards, supposedly.
Yeah.
Gathered. There's no rhyme to reason to years or nothing. So it starts here, and then we've got all this up here. These are just empty boxes.
You could not have overestimated what was in here.
No.
What the heck? This is crazy.
Could not have overestimated it. It was just amazing. And with Archie being my second cousin,
Yeah.
I always heard him talk about his baseball cards when he come to family events and such. And I'm thinking, you know, just a little bookshelf full of stuff and all this stuff. Not 7 rooms, 2 houses stacked to the ceiling. Could not. I was overwhelmed. Well, sadly enough, 2 years into his retirement, you know, but he was just a great role model for me as a kid, especially. Such a giving guy. Oh my word.
Archie was genuine. There was no fake about him at all. He smiled all the time. He would give the shirt off his back to anybody. He's just truly a nice guy.
Archie was a good friend. Archie was a brother in Christ. Archie was a mentor. I watched the way he took care of his mom and thought to myself, you know, that's the way it's supposed to be.
He was such a wonderful, caring man, and like many have said already, just give you the shirt off his back. And he was always calling us saying, hey, I got this today, or I've collected, you know, ordered this.
I don't think the time went by that when we met with Archie, we didn't talk about ball cards. He would pull up at times and say, oh, I got to show you what I got. So what did you get, Archie? And I would notice the back end of his car kind of sagging down, and he would open his trunk, and I'd go, wow.
And he'd always want to buy my breakfast. I mean, he just always would. I'd have to fight him over it because he bought the last time, so I had forced him to. So he did. That's how he was. And he'd eat breakfast up at Duffy's was the place, and they knew exactly what he liked. So when he came in, he didn't even get a menu. They just went and fixed it for him and brought it out. When they found out he passed away, it really hit them hard too. So just about everybody who knew him, because he's just a nice guy, really nice. He's a guy you miss, guy that you really like to have in your life all the time. So.
I mean, when you saw it and you're thinking, I gotta sell this, did you have experience doing this before? What did you?
Negative.
What's your next step?
I saw the overwhelming things that my aunt and uncle had to go through. I was still living in Kansas at the time when it first happened. Then we moved back home in November, and was finally able to help. So that really made me feel good to come down and help with the process. I just basically went online to Facebook, to a lot of Facebook clubs, collecting clubs. Started learning a little bit about that. Some that, you know, buy, sell, trade cards, kind of connect with that, trying to get a sense about cards, you know. And so then that's when I decided to come up with trying to find these collectors and advertise it away to try to gather these to have a bidding war go on, you know. And such as you bought the biggest collection I think you've ever bought.
You're exactly
in
right.
number of cards. At this location, about 6.5 million cards. The other location had about 2 million cards, something like that. And it was a fun process, but I'm glad it's now moving day for
On
you.
to the next one, right?
You know,
to the next thing he collected.
So that's how that all came about.
Wow.
Found a few little maybe goodies you might be interested in.
Okay.
Got all this.
Work cut out for you.
One thing I didn't discuss, he's got some baseballs. This one here, I believe, is the signed one that he had.
Okay. Mike, what do you think about that?
That's Tony Gwynn.
That's what we thought.
It's Tony Gwynn.
And we
That's
looked
real.
at his
94.
signature,
That's real.
and it's got the little skips. So we know that's an actual signature, that where it skipped the pen across the skin. This room, we actually had it stacked to here, and we had to dig our way in all the way.
Okay.
How are the arms feeling?
I'm feeling. I cannot believe how much stuff is in this house. This is going to take us a really long time.
Then we took into this room. Oh, it's laid out a bunch of stuff for everybody to view that you weren't able to do.
And then this all too, and all the binders?
Yep.
Ty,
That's what I was saying.
holy moly.
Unreal. The first 2 hours was fascinating because you had friends, you had family talking about the life of Archie, and I mean, my goodness, he just seems like a guy that we'd all want to sit around a campfire with and talk and hang out and get to know. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do that, but I feel like we're starting to get a piece of Archie and the way we see him collect and organize and all that stuff. What'd you think about Archie?
He's cool.
He's cool. There you go. He does seem pretty cool. This is gonna be one heck of a good day. 2001, rookie, 2001, give me one. Played for the Mariners. He's Japanese. Ichiro.
Whoa.
Who else? Albert. Pujols. Just packs and packs.
All the way under there is
Oh my gosh.
Now overwhelm yourself.
Plan of attack. By the way,
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods rookie in that? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, look, it goes.
He goes to the corner.
Literally every room in this house is stacked with 5,000, 3,500 count boxes. We can barely even move around. We have to move boxes in order to get to other parts of the room to see what's in there.
It's like a kid in a candy shop. Look at this.
It's just a
Just a random
2000 tops, 22 years old.
Are you wanting more Chasing Cardboard throughout the week? Well, in the show notes below, you're going to find links to our eBay stores, our weekly newsletter sign up, and links to all of our other social media pages. And if you want to do us a favor, don't forget to go tell your friends about the show. We appreciate it.
Back to the show.
It had to be a passion of his. I mean, a deep passion. He was asked one time by my aunt, when are you going to sell some cards?
Isn't it time to sell, Arch? But he loved them and he loved doing it. And he'd stay up wee hours of the night.
And he would have stacks of cards next to his bed, and he would sort, and he would sort till he fell asleep. He just loved to do that. And he would tell me stories on more than one occasion that, I woke up and cards all over me. My stacks had collapsed during the night. And I told him, I said, Archie, you need to quit doing that. You need to, move your cards out away from your bed or use some. Yeah, I guess so. I said, yeah, one day those things are going to collapse on you.
He was definitely looking into building sets with numerous binders that we have throughout the house. That seemed to be his focus, was sets.
Yeah.
He has different individual things, such as certain rookie cards and, things like that. But it just seemed like sets was his high point.
Okay. Let's take a deep breath here. How do we want to do this? I'm holding myself back, Wendell, to not open every single box and look.
I get it. I've done it.
Not gonna do it.
When we were in a hurry moving some boxes from that room into this room, I was quickly opening it up, scan real quick, and get the next box.
So you open this up, and 1970 tops entered in computers. Mm-hmm. This is him putting it into his program.
Yep.
That we can't crack.
Yeah, exactly.
It's uncrackable.
It's uncrackable.
His love language with these cards. Crazy, 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 crazy.
So there is so much unopened stuff, all from, late 80s, early 90s, everything from vending boxes to unopened wax to sealed sets. He had multiples of everything, all sports, everything.
This is organized, unorganized. How do we say it? Unorganized organization?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Only his rhyme to reason.
Right.
It's organized chaos is what this is. Everything's labeled pretty well in terms of what's in the box is actually in the box, but there's so much of it. It's so overwhelming just trying to get started and going, okay, what do we move first? And so what we're thinking, we kind of have a plan of putting all the unopened stuff that we can find on one side of the U-Haul and just start stacking 5,000 count, 3,200 count boxes on the other side. It's the only thing that makes any sense right now, just so we can have some semblance of where certain stuff is.
First off, I wish I could have met Archie, because he seems like one heck of a cool guy. But I mean, I think the reality's setting in now. We've been here a couple hours, and I'm thinking, man, oh man, we're gonna be here for a while loading this up. So I mean, there's just so many boxes of, you know, 2 rows of packs. I mean, I've probably seen 10 boxes here. I mean, you got pieces of history, you know, 1 card per pack. 2008 Upper Deck football, 2008 baseball, Ted Williams cards. This is the stuff that fascinates me.
So we're still searching for the box of cards with all the vintage stuff in it, all the stuff that was in the pictures. No luck so far. We're still looking. We're hoping. We'll see.
All right, so we're 6 hours into loading a 26-foot U-Haul, and I would say we're maybe half done, maybe a little bit more. We're all beat. The hard part as a collector is that you're loading this stuff up, you're opening up the boxes, you're falling into these little temptations to keep digging and finding stuff. We are 6 hours in, and we've yet to find the mantles. So there's that little carrot. I don't know if Wendell did this to dangle the carrot and keep us moving to make sure all the cards got out. I hope that's the story. But as of right now, no mantles.
This is
Just a binder. Oh man.
Oh.
There's the
Orange.
It's the orange.
Kevin Durant. Keep that book out.
So,
Golds. Oh my gosh, gold.
Second check.
See if there's a gold LeBron. Gold LeBron.
Yeah, there was. I saw it. Okay.
Keep going. Gold Durant. Come on, right there. Gold Durant.
That's awesome.
2007.
Oh, some autos in here. Jarrett Jack, JJ Redick. Gosh, it brings back memories.
Luke Walton.
Luke Walton. Mike. Sweating?
A little bit.
So I know we've been digging through stuff. We can't really look, but check this out. 94 flare.
Okay. 94 Flair.
Flip it.
Jordan. Oh, snap. Is that real?
What's that?
I would think so. I've never seen that before.
Michael Jordan auto that you found in a random box while stacking a dolly. That's why buying collections can be really fun.
93 tops unopened boxes. What's the price say on them?
$9.
You think we could sell them for $9? You think you should sell just $10? Make a little profit.
Look what I just found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more Durants. A couple golds.
Some of the coolest stuff I saw was probably the Michael Jordan autograph. We think he's real, at least.
We've still got hundreds of boxes to put in there.
Percentage-wise, what would you say we're at?
Maybe 60, if I'm being really generous. But there's just so much volume.
Yeah.
You've seen it. This is amazing. It's just a lot of stuff. It feels like there's no 93 SP stuff. There should be. There's no 2011 Topps Update stuff. There should be, like with the era that all this stuff is from. So I'm wondering if either somebody came through, but how would they find it? Like, that's the other thing. Like, good luck finding anything, you know, accurately, unless you dig through all of it. So maybe it's just, we just haven't found it yet. That's what I can hope.
With this era, you feel like there should be a box or two of just the really crazy good stuff.
Yes.
Which we haven't seen.
Correct. Which surprises me.
Yeah.
But
agreed.
Again, if we're only 50% done, that means there's 50% we haven't seen yet. So,
all right, back to work.
Get to moving. Still no mantles, but we are still on a mission. We think we're gonna find them somewhere in this giant house full of cards. We finally relented and decided we can't keep everything. I mean, the reality is it's just too much folk. And so we've had to make the decision to say there's just gonna be some stuff that we're not taking with us. We're literally giving them away. Hopefully somebody will come. They know some people that will maybe come get them, and that'll be great. Keeps us from having to haul them around.
I'd say a lot of it is junk wax, and we knew that. That's the price you pay. The entry point that we had, we knew we were gonna have to just sort through and throw out junk wax, but there's a lot of good early 2000s stuff. a lot of sealed stuff. We heard rumors that there was 100,000 sealed packs, and I think there actually might be 100,000 sealed packs. It's crazy. This whole left side is full of sealed wax, from packs to sealed boxes, and then we got all these sealed sets. I would say we're learning that despite all the junk wax, there was enough value here to make this really, really worth our time.
Like that alone could be a normal collection that we might buy. Just this.
We have not checked out the stuff in the garage. So all this. Oh my gosh. They're just boxes full of sealed wax. I mean, what the heck? Upper deck basketball, upper deck basketball. Try not to breathe in the mouse poop. News in there.
Page Manning,
baby. That's a wrap. Mike, is that a wrap?
Man, I hope so. Can we go home? It's almost dark. Yeah.
Wendell,
Thank you. Thanks, Todd.
for everything.
Yeah, thanks for all your help.
We appreciate
Enjoy
it.
yourself.
Really.
Have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging today.
Yeah. Thanks. God bless you. Thank you.
We're good.
Any
Okay.
parting words? Any wisdom you want to give us before we leave?
Always put God first.
Simple but deep.
There's really no way to truly express the way we were feeling today, except maybe with exhausted excitement. This is definitely not the norm for us to go bidding on an auction, so we were entering uncharted territory. We had a few photos to bid by, but ironically, what was in the photos didn't get loaded up in the truck. But right now, all that matters is we want to get home and start going through this U-Haul.
11 hours of straight packing, filming. We filled basically an entire 26-foot U-Haul with cards. I mean, my goodness. Wendell and family were just great. The friends were great. Couldn't have asked for more inviting atmosphere. I'm a little bummed. I'm actually really bummed about the Mickey Mantles and the stuff that I saw to come. I mean, I guess they could still pop up. But the whole time we're thinking we're going to uncover them, but we didn't uncover them. And I don't think they're back there. So I'm a little frustrated with that, but I think they had the right intentions. I don't think they tried to do anything, suspicious to take those cards. But man, the boys were the MVP of the day. They didn't complain one bit. They worked for 10 straight hours. They loaded this 26-footer by themselves. We are just so blessed to have two awesome boys who wanted to be here to help. And I think we're gonna have to do something a little special for them. Say thank you.
We stopped for gas. Ty's coming in the U-Haul, and we're just ready to get home. I think it says we're gonna get back to Dallas at somewhere 2 o'clock in the morning-ish. Just a really, really long day.
All right, so we're digging through boxes here. Day 3. Are we in day 3? It's a blur. We're still trying to unload the trailer. We're making space, and as we're doing this, we're taking like some of these plastic cases out, and Matt's like, don't throw these away, we should look through them. And of course he goes through them, and what does he find? Tiger Woods rookie, Reggie Jackson, Chrome, Archives, autograph. This is just sweet. William Perry, refrigerator. This is why, like in a case like a collection like this, you just can't blow stuff, push stuff to the side. You have to actually take the time to dig through little things like this and uncover multiple hundreds of dollars of cards. It's the fun part about any of this, is digging through this. So a lot of these that we stuck in here, especially the back half, is all boxes of sealed packs. And the guy, Wendell, thought there was like, tens of thousands of sealed packs. And he's exactly right, there is. But we're going through this, and it's just, there's some really great stuff. Look for the 93 autograph Jeter rookie card. This is obviously a buyback or a reprint, but the 2009 SP, It's crazy. Like, you know, all these are probably just packs. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. 2007-8 Topps basketball. I mean, half this thing is full of 7-8 basketball. That's Kevin Durant, Al Horford, Kevin Durant mainly. It's probably 150 there. I bet these go for 20 bucks a pack. Again, we have so much more to unpack, but you're going through stuff and you found, this is 2011, right? 2011 Topps. And again, just, here's the 1950 Bowman, you know, minis. You got the Tom Brady gold. You got some other golds over here. Lots of Cam Newtons. Mizzou Tiger, Blaine Gabbert. This stuff, you know, it seems very unexciting, but this stuff adds up, man. Gold, Tom Brady's. Oh. Scherzer. Oh, it keeps going. The sweat. The sweat is so worth it now. My back hurts, but Max Scherzer, M-I-Z. Oh, we got Kershaw too. Let's see if we can find Kershaw. Oh, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Clayton Kershaw rookies. The wait was worth it with this. All right, so this is storage unit number 2. We have cards to go through, some binders that we like. Back in this corner, we have sealed boxes and sets. Actually, this is all sets. All this side is sealed wax, and most of it's packs. Like, there's just boxes and boxes of packs of cards. And this is storage unit number 2. So, I mean, we're getting to the point now where, I mean, we're gonna have to move this pretty quick. It's good stuff. Like, this will sell the show. This takes time, but it's actually kind of nice having a walkway. We have one of our storage units, we have a walkway. Feels really good. Didn't get the manuals. We got crazy amounts of wax. We got insane amounts of 2007-8. We have lots of sealed basketball stuff that we didn't expect. We ran into so many good rookies, like the Kershaws, the Scherzers, the Buster Posies, lots of Ichiros, number stuff. I think all in all, like, we're gonna come out probably tripling our money. Just take a little bit more work than we thought, but that's okay. All right, so I know the question you're dying to get the answer to, and that is, how much did we pay for this collection? Well, before we tell you how much, I want you to tell us what you think we paid. Here's 4 options for you. Put your comments below, tell us what you think we paid. So it's late. We're in between 2 storage units. We have kind of what you see there, and then we got a lot of random packs and sealed wax in our other storage unit. We're trying our best to consolidate these in less than a few days. Let's see if we can make it work. I am in here, it's 11 o'clock at night, and the anticipation's killing me with all the stuff out here. And so I'm just sorting through more stuff, trying to get things organized and figure out kind of what's going on. And we just got stacks of rookie cards that I've been setting out. Refractors and autos, and I mean, this is just great stuff. I mean, but again, there's no rhyme or reason to what he's doing here. It's just, you got old school Diamond Kings Pinnacle, you know, mid 90s Topps with 91 Donruss, and then you got 2001 Topps. So amidst all this craziness, and we kind of knew this was going to get out of hand, we decided to grab shelves at Home Depot and start just stacking things with wax and stacking things with random packs to get some sort of like rhyme and reason with what we're doing. I don't know if it's helped a lot yet, but we're starting to get a pathway. Even 24 hours later, we're getting a pathway and some organization to start figuring out how to move this stuff. So again, another random box that I'm digging through. So, I mean, like, it's 2018 top sticker collection. It's got Judge in it. It's probably 30 bucks. Which is interesting. So these are the 2014 posters, basically. Oversizers, Brady on top there. Decent vintage and decent shape. It's, again, unsleeved, just sitting here. Here's 78 Star Wars. Or is that 77? That's great. Oh, and there you go. Boba Fett rookie. It's funny to call him Boba Fett. It's rookie. Hello. Piazza Auto. Cal Ripken autograph. Oh, that's sweet. I'm gonna never sleep. This is the problem, right? You keep seeing this stuff. You never want to go to bed because you're itching for the next pack. So this is 2010. This is the Topps Legend. They had the chrome, the refractor, the golds, and he had an entire case full of these. It's funny how Pujols was already in the Legend set in 2010, but I mean, these are $5 to $20 a card, and there's probably 60 to 70 of these right here. Chris Snowpeck. Nobody knows this guy. I don't know this guy. I know Matt doesn't know this guy. Legacy Collection, number 63 out of 100. These bad boys, this is 97. This is highly sought after. This is a Flair Showcase like insert that people care about. Jimmy Brown, 2001 Topps Archives. But how about this? Sitting there without a case, not in perfect condition by any stretch, but it's a 2001 Donruss Classics Albert Pujols rookie, number to 585. I think we should open some of these. This piqued my interest earlier. But the 93 Topps baseball, looking for the gold of Derek Jeter. Seems like it's worth our time to open some. What do you think, Matt? You're looking for the gold. You get the gold. There's the base, so you know what it looks like. Now we just want to get a gold version of this. So that it's kind of interesting with the gold version of this card because a gem mint version of this, a PSA 10 is probably $2,000-ish. A PSA 9's $150. All right, last one. This is the problem when you love cards so much. You have this many packs out here, you can't help yourself. Bummer. Still fun though. This is my guy, Robinson, David Robinson, rookie card, and then just a measly little Tiger Woods rookie. It's like, once again, we can't stop. But the funny thing is, like, he has a lot of this stuff here where it's rubber band, and our tendency is to kind of just ignore it because it's rubber band. But we found some really good stuff already in the rubber band stacks. And we can already tell, right? There's some good chromes, and these are cards you can't overlook. I mean, stuff like this, you know, where it's, he's sleeved it, so you want to go through it. I mean, there's just endless amounts of these, and I just dropped one. I mean, so for instance, we'll just, my gosh, need to get a table in here. I need to stop. I really do. Okay, we've been, we'll go at this backwards. Oh my gosh. Dude. 2000 Bowman. What card are we looking? We've seen like these sprinkled around and we keep thinking, where is the Brady? Where is the Brady? And we just found it. We need to sleeve this thing right now. Oh my gosh. We just keep going. It's midnight. We opened up another set. Well, not even a set. I don't even, what is that box? It doesn't matter. There's a pack of 30 93 Topps gold, and we pulled a very sweet looking Derek Jeter. It's time to go to sleep though. This is good. It's a good way to end. We've done everything. Basketball, football, baseball. We started with some 93 and we're ending with some 93. Let's go sleeve this bad boy up. This is day 4. We just got Dutch Brothers coffee. We're grabbing Chick-fil-A, which is the routine that Matt and I have kind of anchored on. And we're trying to figure things out at this point. But it's important that we get a sausage egg scramble in our bellies before we do anything. We are reaching that point where we just realize that we have to start moving a lot of things. And it's really easy to like kind of just think you're gonna sell stuff, but we know good and well, if we don't move this stuff quick, it'll just sit here and collect dust. And 2 years from now, we're gonna be mad that we paid 24 months of storage unit fees. But there is a lot of really good stuff that we just keep unpacking. Even today, in about 2 hours, we pulled out multiple Barry Sanders rookies, Albert Pujols jersey cards, refractors and die cuts from the late 90s that are hard to find. 2000 Bowman, again. It's like your first time playing golf for the year, right? This is your good shot, and it brings you back for the next one. So now we have to go through this whole box. We just saw 2000 Bowman, and I can't leave 2000 Bowman just sitting there. That's how we found last night's Tom Brady. Hold on! It's Wendell. Can we take it? Wendell, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how are you doing this afternoon?
You'll never believe what I'm doing. I'm sorting cards 4 days later.
Sorting cards? When'd you get into that?
Are you calling to thank me for cleaning out that house again?
Yes, I am totally thanking you for getting that done. As you know,
Yes.
we've had those missing mantles and other cards, and I have been praying like crazy for them to show up. Well, guess what?
They
God
showed up.
And it turns out that a neighbor had them, that one of our family members, unbeknown to us, had give to them for safekeeping, and everybody forgot about it. And we got them back. They're on their way to you.
What?
Yes, sir. How about that? I feel so much better now.
Wow. That,
We tore up the house, and as you guys did, we tore up cars. We did everything we could think of. And finally, the neighbor said, hey, what about these? Wow.
that is, I don't even know what to say. I almost just kind of wrote them off, thinking that was that.
I did too, but you know how God works. So anyway, I've got them in the mail to you, certified with signature, and they're coming to you, buddy.
Awesome. That's such a cool story, man. Thanks so much for calling. Timing couldn't have been better.
You're quite welcome. I'm going to go mow my yard now and mow happily.
All right, brother. Thanks so much, Wendell.
Bye-bye.
All right, see ya. What the heck? We kind of expected that these were missing. Like, we thought they were gone. We had inclinations. They had mentioned, like, maybe they were stolen or misplaced, and we just kind of thought, this all sounds fishy. But we knew Wendell and family, like, they seemed as authentic as they come. That is a crazy turn of events. And now he's texting me tracking numbers, so they are on their way. What a sweet thing. I don't even know what to say. This is going to be awesome. So I guess we'll show you the mantles here pretty soon too. The mantles have returned. We'll see if everything else has returned, but the mantles are on their way. I should have asked him about that, but I think the mantles are coming. Cool. Rock and roll. All right, so earlier we asked you how much did we pay for this collection. If you guessed D, you're wrong. If you guessed B, you're wrong. If you guessed C, you are still wrong. We paid $8,200 for this amazing collection from Archie in a total blind bid. If you guessed A, you guessed correctly. Okay, so we're 2 weeks removed from when we first unloaded everything here in Dallas, Texas, and I'm already having to fly down here more than I expected. Those storage units don't sell themselves. As folks know, as you've sold cars before, it takes a lot of work. But in the middle of all that, we were able to send some cards off to SGC to get graded, really as a way to accelerate getting our money back. And in the midst of that, we got some outstanding grades, some stacks of Kershaw rookies and Scherzers that came back as 10s. We got the Brady that came back as a 7. Plenty of others that you're gonna see in other videos where we are just ecstatic to see the grades that came back. I also was able to squeeze in the 2 Mickey Mantles that Wendell was kind enough to overnight to us, and we got those out to SGC. And the bummer in all of this is that both of those mantles right here came back as counterfeit. We kind of knew when we got the cards, we felt them. I knew almost instantly that it probably was not real, but we wanted to cast any shadow of doubt out and get those into SGC's hands, and they came back, and a couple days later, revealed that they were counterfeit. So the irony in this whole story, and really the funny part to me, is that these are what drew us in, but we ended up with 6 million cards, and a lot of them that exceeded our expectations in so many ways. So all in all, just a great story.
There is no doubt that the missing card situation is frustrating, but cards are only a small part of this story. And even though we never got to meet Archie, it seems like we got to know him. As we start to uncover more from this collection, it's going to put a smile on all of our faces. Keep chasing.
You're driving and I'm navigating. That's a combination of trouble. You don't want to go to DFW Airport right now.
So where do all these people come from?
This is this is a day in the life of Dallas-Fort Worth.
Okay, so if you finished the episode, congratulations. Hope you enjoyed kind of a remastered version of this episode. But more importantly, I hope you enjoyed the chase. If you indeed found the 3 hidden treasures in the episode, you're gonna want to click the link in the upper right-hand corner or in the show notes below. That will take you to a submission page. All you have to do is write in your 3 timestamps, your email address, and your name, and you're entered. If you're one of the first 3, congratulations, you've won yourself a $100 gift card. And if you love this type of stuff, let us know in the comments below, smash the like button, and we'll catch you next time. Keep chasing.